How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, I kind of just want to go over some of the stuff that I've been seeing with Black Ops 6. And I wanted to share all this stuff with you guys. A lot of the stuff that I am using is either from the Black Ops 6 Direct Showcase and from Charlie Intel on Twitter. So definitely go check out Charlie Intel on Twitter. I'll have the link down in the description below. And if you haven't watched the Black Ops 6 Direct Showcase, it's on YouTube. It's available for everyone to see, and I would definitely recommend watching that. So kicking it off, Black Ops 6 will be available on all consoles, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, on October 25th. And as of right now, as I upload this video, you can actually pre-order them on their respective stores: PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, and PC. You can actually pre-order it on the Microsoft Store on PC, but I've also seen that you could also pre-order it on Steam as well. When it comes to pre-ordering Black Ops 6, they have the regular edition and the Vault edition. If you pre-order the regular edition right now, you will get the full game, obviously, but you will also get the Woods Operator Pack, which adds the skins into Black Ops 6, but also you can play as the skins in Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and Warzone Mobile. And obviously, you'll also have early access to the open beta. I'm not sure if they said what time the beta will be out, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a date for that later on. But if you get the Vault Edition, you will get additional stuff like the Hunters versus Hunter Operator Pack, the Black Cell. I assume that's the Battle Pass. Obviously, we're going to be getting a Battle Pass in COD. I don't think we're ever going to have another COD game without a Battle Pass. I think that's just the staple for how it's going to work now. You will get the Mastercraft collection. So Mastercrafts are returning to Black Ops 6, which I don't know how that's gonna, because there was another tweet that I'm gonna get into a bit later that that kind of makes me kind of weirded out by the Mastercraft. But we will also get the Gobblegum pack, which means that Gobblegums are returning into Black Ops 6. The last time we've seen them, obviously, was the first time we've seen them in Black Ops 3. In Black Ops 4, we had elixirs, and then whatever they had in Warzone, if those zombies, if they had anything at all. I'm not gonna lie, I have not played any zombies that have come out after Cold War. And this tweet from Charlie Intel kind of explains why I was a bit iffy on the Mastercrafts. And with this tweet, it says, Treyarch confirmed to IGN that they will be adding all sorts of skins to Black Ops 6 post-launch, but day one will focus on base and immersive items. And to quote, they said, so day one, you won't be running around with any of those skins, so that it doesn't break that immersion in the narrative that we want. Now, of course, we're going to add those things into post-launch. We know players like those stuff, and then we'll find really cool things to tie into Black Ops lore, and also new exciting stuff as well. And this kind of made me confused, because they said that, so day one, you won't be running around with any of those skins, which makes me wonder, if you order the Vault Edition and you get the Mastercraft and the Hunters versus Hunted packs, you know, those skins aren't really immersive. You're playing as Brutus, and the weapons have like crystals and shit on them. They don't look, they're not immersive weapons, you know. They're really cool looking, like sci-fi. It doesn't look like an actual gun, in a sense. And makes me wonder if they're going to focus on immersive for the launch, for the beginning launch. Are they going to lock those, even if you bought them? Which, I mean, me, when it comes to my personal gaming taste, I'm more onto the immersive side. So I don't really like running around with like with these like skins like Nicki Minaj or Snoop Dogg, or like, you know what I'm saying. In Black Ops Cold War, they kind of did it right, as opposed to Modern Warfare 2019, where the skins that were kind of wacky, they still had like a resemblance of Milslim and immersiveness to them, which I really did enjoy. I didn't really have too much of a problem with the Mastercraft and the skins in Cold War in terms of immersiveness. Obviously, I did not like the prices of them. I think paying $20 for a skin is crazy work, no matter the game. But also going back to at the end of this quote, we'll find really cool things that tie into the Black Ops lore, and also new exciting stuff as well. So I believe that a lot of those future cosmetics that we will see will definitely be fitting into the Black Ops theme. And obviously, some people are rooting for this. You know, they like how they're not going to do anything crazy, but some people are still holding their grudge. Like this Twitter user, they said, "Isn't this what they do for every COD though?" Lol. I feel like this isn't new, which I agree with. It feels like every COD game, they say, hey, we're going to tone down on this, or we're going to go back on this. Now, something that isn't really too great to see is, this is coming from Charlie Intel as well, And it's in the tweet says that Activision says that a persistent internet connection will be required to play all modes of Black Ops 6, including the campaign, which kind of sucks. And basically, what that means is that you can't play campaign, you can't play zombies, you can't play multiplayer unless you have internet. So hopefully this is just for the moment. Because like I ain't gonna lie, if my internet goes out and I want to play Black Ops 6 Zombie single player, I don't see the reason why I need internet for that. I don't see the reason why if I wanted to go on multiplayer and play with bots while my internet's out or something's going on that I have to, I have to be online. Let alone the campaign. The campaign's obviously just going to be single player. Uh, but why would it need to be connected to online servers? I don't know. I don't know if maybe there's some like cross XP or something like that, or just something gets messed up with it. I'm not too sure. But one of like the first things that I've seen coming out for Black Ops 6 that made me go kind of eh. Uh, Although it's a small thing because my internet doesn't really go out, but that can't be said for a lot of people, you know. Um, and to kind of like stop a game, even though it has multiple single player abilities, to not be able to give it to you because it needs to be connected to the internet for some reason. So before I start talking about campaign, multiplayer, and zombies and their own respective things, there is one thing that I deserve needs to be cleared up. This was going around, and it was that Black Ops 6 was going to be 300 gigabytes on launch. You heard me right, 300 gigabytes. That is like that's like 1.5 Red Dead Redemption 2s at this point. But safe to say that Call of Duty came out, Activision came out, and they said that that is not the case, and that the 300 gigabyte full download was for everything, for the full installations of Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Warzone with all relevant content packs. So that's including multiplayer packs, campaign packs, Spec Ops packs. Basically, the fully installation of Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Warzone plus Black Ops 6 equals the entire 300 gigabytes. They did say that they are going to have an actual download size that will be available for everyone to see closer to the launch of Black Ops 6, which to me, with Black Ops 6 and how Activision did say that they were going to try and lower down file size on everything, I have a strong feeling that it may be 120 gigabytes. Obviously, I think it's definitely going to be in the hundreds at this point. We're at this point in AAA gaming where all games are going to be over 100 gigabytes. Maybe, and at some point later down the line, we're obviously going to breach into 150 gigabytes. Unfortunately, unless you got an external hard drive, when it comes down to it, you might have to make sacrifices. I did it all. I did it all the time. But I bought me an external hard drive. I bought me a 4 terabyte external hard drive, so I'm safe. But to the people who don't have that, I am sorry. You're gonna have to pick a couple games to throw into the slaughterhouse. You're gonna have to get rid of it. You're gonna have to cut it down and break it down if you want to get Black Ops 6. So now going into the campaign, we now know the where the campaign for Black Ops 6 is set. It is set in 1991, and the timeline for all the Black Ops games goes like this: Call of Duty Black Ops, then Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, then Black Ops 2, but only the 1989 missions, so the flashbacks when you're playing as Mason and Woods. Then it goes Black Ops 6, Black Ops 4, and then Black Ops 3. Now, there's a game that I see on this list that I don't see on this list, and that is World at War. It's a small little nitpick, but because Black Ops and Black Ops 2 features Menendez and not Menendez or Reznov and features Reznov, I'm pretty sure that although World at War doesn't hold the Black Ops title, I am confident to say that it is canon, especially with the fact that in Black Ops you have a mission where you do play as Reznov, and Dmitry Petrinkov, who you play as in World at War, is within the timeline of Black Ops. But once again, just a small little nitpick. I highly doubt that Reznov and Dmitry or just the events of World at War, besides it being World War II, is going to play a major importance into Black Ops 6. And we do know that Black Ops 6 will be taking place after the 1989 flashbacks from Black Ops 2, because the first time we see Frank Woods in the trailers is he's in a wheelchair. And if for those who don't know, he was in a wheelchair because Raul Menendez kind of popped him in the leg, both legs, with a shotgun. Within the campaign, we're also getting some new characters that we've never seen before, like Troy Marshall, who is most likely going to be the fill-in for Woods. It said that he's the one who makes the decisions, and he's the one who's going to be in the actual, dirt and grit, while Woods, although he's in a wheelchair, he'll be, providing support on calls and whatnot. There's also a new character named Jane Harrow, which says she was a CIA handler. So she's probably like Black Ops' version of Laszlo from the Modern Warfare trilogy. There's also two characters that they mentioned named Felix Newman and Subari Duman. I believe I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. And they said that Felix is a tech expert. They didn't really go too much into him, as well as Duman. They said that she was an assassin, which is really cool. So it makes you kind of wonder, ex-assassin, just a gun for hire, or just they just hired an assassin. I don't know, but it's really cool, and I'm really excited to see how these characters kind of play into and how they're going to make their first appearances into Black Ops 6. And obviously, characters like Woods and Russell Adler are going to be returning. But one thing I'm confused about, and I don't think they've stated this before, who are we playing as? That's my question. Who are we going to be playing as in the campaign? Are we going to just be in the eyes of Adler? Are we going to be in the eyes of maybe Troy Marshall? Because in the showcases they only showed him in like third person, so it makes me kind of think that he's just going to be like a side character, not a side character, but a character that fights alongside you. So it makes me wonder if maybe how they're going to do it in Cold War, how the main character that you play as is just going to be like another Bell. Hopefully we don't get iced by Adler by the end of it. But just who are we going to be playing as? Are we going to be playing as Mason? I highly doubt it, because I think unfortunately, guys, I think they have stated that the Black Ops 2 canon ending involves Mason's death. So the one where Mason survives is not canon. I'm pretty sure they stated it. Also, obviously, at this time, that also means that Hudson is dead after Raul Menendez took Woods' legs. He killed Hudson by slashing his neck with a necklace. Kind of makes me wonder kind of how our characters are going to go onward, or how they've been able to go as far as they have now without, because obviously they can hold up on their own, but I'm not gonna lie when I say that characters like Mason and Hudson play major roles, and they offer a heavy front for the Black Ops crew. A cool thing that they stated with the campaign for Black Ops 6 is the variety of maps that we're going to see within the campaign. As far as I've seen, there's one that takes place in Russia with a whole bunch of snow. There's one in Iraq with a desert, and you have to go get missiles. There's one in a palace. Here's the mission that I am most excited for, and I'm pretty sure Treyarch is most excited for us to play, because they can't, at least when watching the direct showcase, they couldn't be quiet about it, and they all had a smile on their face talking about it. And that is the casino heist mission. What are we stealing from the casino? I don't know. The first thing that kind of popped into my mind was the Golden Grin casino heist from Payday 2, because obviously you're robbing a casino. But also the fact that the loot from the Golden Grin isn't really money, at least the main goal. It's this artifact, which makes me kind of wonder, like, what is in the casino that, obviously a bunch of rogue agents like Adler, Woods, that they need. Because I highly doubt it's cash. I highly doubt it's money. But maybe it might be, because they are rogue and they are going to need weapons and artillery and all those kind of things. But I have a feeling that it's not going to be money. It's going to be something else. Maybe like files, hard drives, or just something along those lines. Why it's in a casino, I don't know. But I just know that this is going to be one of the best missions. Kind of like how in Cold War they had the Russian embassy one. That mission right there is a fan favorite among like Call of Duty fans. And I think I have a feeling, I have a really strong feeling that this casino heist one is going to be a fan favorite as well. Another interesting that they stated, I don't think they said it for all the campaign missions, but they did say that you will be able to choose how exactly you want to take a mission. Do you want to go in super loud, guns blazing, everything, or do you want to take your time and do it a stealthy approach, which I think kind of adds on to kind of how the campaign's going to play out and offer obviously more replayability, offering different routes among just going guns blazing, picking up rocket launchers, LMGs, shooting at everything that moves, everything that has legs, everything that has armor, everything that is carrying a gun, you just shoot it down. Or the people that just want to take their time, get a suppressed gun, and kind of slowly take their way through the objective, offering different play styles for obviously different people and obviously mixing it up. The safe house and the evidence board is also making a return for Black Ops 6's campaign, which is really cool. I think we've only seen it in Cold War, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it'd be really cool to see how they do it with the evidences that you pick up and all the side and like the side campaign missions that you can do and how those will tie into it. And honestly, after seeing everything with this showcase, I think this campaign is going to be one of the best. All I've seen so far are good things. Obviously, that's what they want you to see, but I have a feeling that this campaign is going to really be good. Now, going into multiplayer, classic prestige system is returning into Black Ops 6, which means no more seasonal level caps. If it's season 1 and you reach level 55, no more waiting till season 2 drops to get to level 55 again. Once you reach level 55, you can prestige and go into prestige 1. Your level will be reset and you can go back to 55. And you could do it a total of 10 times. You can prestige 10 times. And once you're at 10, you can go into master prestige at level 1000, which is really cool to see them bring it back. I don't think anyone really liked the seasonal level caps to begin with. I don't even know why they did it. I found it was just so pointless. Every time a COD came out, I was just like, just bring back the old leveling system, and they finally did it. So Treyarch, if you need some graceful sloppy, I'm down to give it to you, man. And for the first time in Call of Duty history, we're gonna have Omni movement, which basically means that you'll be able to not only just run forward, but you'll also be able to run from left to right and backwards. This also goes with sliding. You can slide from left to right. Dolphin diving, I'm pretty sure that's only a forward thing, but maybe you might be able to do some kind of twister turns in with the Omni movement and how it works. But definitely seeing how they're going to be doing Omni movement in Black Ops 6, that's going to offer a wider range of movement for everybody to kind of play around with, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to work. They also showed some footage of using enemies as a body shield. Now, I don't know if they were just showing little clips of the campaign, but I believe, I have a slight feeling that this is actually multiplayer that we're seeing, and we'll be able to actually have human body shields for multiplayer, which I think that'll be very interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. Maybe you have to kill the person. Maybe it's just a grab you do. I don't know. But if it actually is going to be into multiplayer, that would be really interesting to see. And just like with Omni Movement being its first ever introduction with Black Ops 6, Black Ops 6 is also going to be the first ever Call of Duty to let you, the player, change the HUD to your best needs. If you want your ammo count on the left, although in every other installment they've always been on the right bottom of your screen, if you want it on the left bottom, you can do that. If you don't want a mini-map at all, you can do that. If for some weird reason you want to put the mini-map at the bottom left or bottom right of the screen, go ahead and do that. It definitely allows everybody to kind of play how they feel. And something as a HUD, people don't really think about, but it does play a major, major role. If you look at games like Black Ops 4, and especially like Black Ops 4 Zombies, a lot of people did not like the HUD there. It was too much. It was too much clutter, and to see them fix on that and also just let you fix it how you like it, I think that's really cool. Gunsmith is also going to be into Black Ops 6, which I have a feeling that Gunsmith is always going to be around for every Call of Duty installment. I don't think we're ever going to go back to the old days where if you just wanted a grip on your gun, you just select the grip option. I think because I do like the idea of the Gunsmith having different grips, having different, sights. However, I think sometimes they do it a bit overboard, especially with the Modern Warfare franchise. Although, yes, having a variety of attachments is cool, but when you have like 5 grips, but like 28 sights, it's just it's a lot of clutter for no reason. But I like to see what they do with the Gunsmith. Maybe they might change some things here and there. They did say that default is 5 for a weapon. However, you can get a wild card that can let you go up to 8 attachments. On launch for Black Ops 6 multiplayer, there's going to be 16 maps available, 12 of them being just core 6v6s, and then 4 being strike maps, which they quoted are brand new maps in our remasters, and those can either be played as 2v2 or 6v6. They did say that the maps are brand new and not remasters, so that probably means on launch we won't be able to play Nuketown or any other maps that they plan on adding at the moment. However, I'm pretty confident to say that I think these new maps are going to be pretty good. They did state before that they are bringing back the 3 classic lane design that the old maps did have. So as long as they keep true to that formula, I'm pretty sure all the maps that will be available are going to be pretty good. And with campaign and multiplayer out the way, I want to talk about the thing that I am most excited for, and I think it's what you guys are most excited for as well. And that is the zombies for Black Ops 6. On launch, there will be two maps. Two maps, and round based is returning. No more of the whack shit that was in what was it, Modern Warfare 3? No more of that. Actual true round based zombies is returning, and I couldn't be more happy. So with this information coming from Charlie Intel on Twitter, it states that Black Ops Zombies will feature round based content. Like I said, at launch, there will be two round based maps, and those maps are Liberty Falls, which is set in West Virginia and has a daytime and light setting, so it's going to be bright. And then there's a map called Terminus, which is set in a black site area with a dark setting. Liberty Falls, set in West Virginia, I wonder if it's going to be like a national park kind of thing. Maybe we might get some beautiful Appalachia settings, environments. You know, that kind of remind me of Fallout 76. That also leaves for if this does have an Easter egg and there is a boss fight, I wonder if they're gonna go into like Wendigo or like cryptid wood forest beast kind of characters. And for the map Terminus, it said it's in a black site area, so I feel like it's gonna be heavily like military, laboratory kind of vibes going on with it. It says it's a dark setting, which I think fits for it being a black site. And we also see a look at the cast. Now, I haven't played Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard Zombies. I haven't really touched on them. However, there's only one character from the set crew that I do recognize, and that is Weaver. And I really like Weaver. So to see him as a set character is really cool. I don't know much about the other three, but I'm excited to see who they are and how they're going to fit into the role. They've also stated that in the direct showcase at the end towards when they were talking about zombies, they said that a lot of old features are going to be returning into Black Ops 6 Zombies, but also some new features. So when it comes to the old features, I'm thinking maybe just the old perks, old Pack-a-Punch maybe. Maybe buildables. If they had buildables back, I think that'd be really interesting. But they also said new, something we've never seen before. And what do you guys think that those new things are going to be talking about? What do you want to see in zombies? Or more importantly, what do you want to see new all around? Either for all of Black Ops 6, campaign, multiplayer, zombies. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think about Black Ops 6? Are you going to pre-order it? What new stuff do you want to see? What stuff do you want to see returned? What stuff do you don't want to see returned? Just your overall opinion for what would make Black Ops 6 one of the best CODs. And I know what happens every year. New Call of Duty comes out. It's about to get released. Everyone's hyped. They say this one's going to be different, you know. But I have this slight feeling that this one is going to be better. At least better than the CODs we've been getting lately. And maybe this is just the step in the right direction. Maybe this is what we really needed as a refresh. So Treyarch, Black Ops 6, Call of Duty, do not let us down. Pretty please, with a cherry on top from all of us. And with all that being said, this is going to be the end of this video. Let me guys know what you thought about the video in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. But also, I want to ask y'all something for another video idea I had, and that is kind of going through y'all's guys' hot takes for Call of Duty. Whether it's from old games or what you want to see in Black Ops 6. Just your overall hot takes for Call of Duty as a genre. I think that'd be a fun video to make, kind of going through and seeing how everybody differs on how they think or how they want Call of Duty to play out. So let me know. So yeah, leave the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.